All right, it's Mike here with MakeOnce.com, and this is the Customer Flywheel Matrix. This is our flagship program. It's a hybrid program because it integrates both live interaction, where we work together live for accountability, support, just making sure things get done. You can ask questions, we can work together in a virtual environment to get things set up and taken care of. But we also have a program that has been pre-recorded that outlines click by click, step by step, in a paint by numbers fashion, exactly how to do this stuff, which is how to use the internet to get customers using automation, video, and retargeting. In other words, the easiest and best way to get customers that's going to do the best job to give you the most high value customer in a predictable and consistent fashion. Something that's predictable, something that's trackable, something that can be scaled, something that can be ran without you. So without any further going into that, there is 7 pillars to this process, okay? And I'm going to go through each one of these pillars here and give you an overview and a bird's eye view of what this program actually is and what it does, okay? So, in the first pillar, it's the irresistible magnetic offer and the messaging. You have to have an offer that people actually want. You have to have an offer that people can't skim past. They must look at, they must check it out. And we figured out over the years that I've been doing this, since 2007, I've been doing this stuff, I have found what offers actually work. It doesn't matter if you sell brick and mortar, software, e-commerce, digital goods, information, coaching, consulting. If you're a course creator, this program, the Customer Flywheel Matrix, will work for you. Matter of fact, you can apply this to just about anything where you're providing a solution to somebody where they're in a current situation, and whatever it is that you're providing gets them to a desired situation. This thing will work for you. So what we do in this first pillar is we blueprint your offer, and we use your offer blueprint to create infinite messaging that always converts. And I'll show you, it's a really neat thing that you'll see me. I use the word flywheel because everything that I do, I want to perpetuate and grow and scale everything else that I do. So in this, you're gonna blueprint out your offer. We'll use that blueprinting to create infinite messaging that can be used in a multiple array of your marketing and advertising and your email retargeting to generate customers by doing this one action of generating an offer. And then once you learn how to do this, blueprint this offer, you'll be able to apply that to different types of services, products, upgrades, anything that you offer. Then we're gonna shape this ultra clear message to sync with all your assets, meaning everything that you do needs to be in one flow, needs to have one universal language going across. So no matter what people touch on your platforms, your social media, your emails, everything, they all know where you're coming from. And that type of succinct and synchronized message is key for your success. Then we're gonna be using your customers' wants and needs to create attraction. And I'll show you how to take and find all of your customers' actual wants and needs, how to recalculate them, reprogram, and then set them up so that it shows them that you're gonna deliver what they want, when they want it. And you actually absolutely need to be able to do that, of course, but how you can take that and use that to attract, generate, and convert customers. And then we start installing your message into the matrix. And by matrix, I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the TikTok, Snapchat, anything outside there in the world of the matrix, this automated universe that we have, this virtual universe of all these social media platforms. I'm gonna show you how to take that message and install it in all those platforms so that it's constantly dripping on the marketplace that matters to you and bringing you customers. And then we're gonna map your retargeting out in your ads, your emails, and in your content. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. We're gonna map out your retargeting, installing your offer and your messaging in all your retargeting channels that you can possibly do, so that when anybody touches anything of yours, that message is going to get to them and follow them and be with them until they decide that they're going to be a new customer or client of yours. So that's what we do in pillar number 1. This is pillar number 2 of the Customer Flywheel Matrix. This is the offer amplifier video, what I call the OAV, and autopilot sales. So what we do in this one is we're gonna blueprint and format, basically script out, blueprint and format your OAV, your offer amplifier video, and your sales message so that you have a crystal clear, laser sharp sales message. And you've got that set in video format, which is the best format to messageize, to go to your group with messages and be able to talk to your actual customers. And then we're gonna show you how to create, edit, and publish your OAV. So I'm gonna break down step by step on screen, click by click, exactly how to create that video, what I use, the equipment I use to shoot it, everything that I do. And I do things in a very simple, easy manner so that you can get it done and focus on what needs to be focused on. And then I'm just gonna be there to show you exactly how that works. I'm gonna take you through the software stack that I use, and just, it's things, don't let it basically intimidate you, right? Don't let these things intimidate you. I don't care if you're bad at tech or whatever. If you can follow simple on-screen instructions, you can absolutely do this. And you can create that video. You can do it. I've had people from all ages do it. So don't tell yourself that you can't do these things. You absolutely can. I'm using an iPhone right now and a basic, piece of equipment here to just record my audio so it sounds a little better, but that's it. Nothing more than that. You don't need anything more than that. So I'm going to show you how to do it, how to capture the video, how to edit the video, where to publish it, how to publish it, and what to do with it. And we're going to make sure that it's right. And then we're going to automate and install your offer amplifier video and your appointment and or sales process. So when somebody watches the video, where do they go next? How do they either set an appointment with you or just go buy the thing that they need to buy? What do you use to sell it? How do you sell it? How do you take order? All of those things we cover in this part of the process right here. So we autopilot your sales and appointments, and then we get an offer amplifier video out there so that you have a video that's selling for you 24/7, 365, sharing the value of how you get people to their desired situation with your solution, product, service, whatever it may be. So that's what we do here. And remember, every one of these pillars, as you're going through them, every Monday and every Thursday, we've got a live Zoom Q&A call where you can get on, ask questions, share your screen, and show us exactly what you're doing and going through, and we can tell you, no, I wouldn't do that, or yeah, I do this. We're gonna hold you accountable so you get things done in a timely manner, because for many people, even maybe yourself, you have this idea of doing it, you wanna do it, you know it needs to be done, but you need somebody there to kind of shove and push on you and guide you and force you to go do it in a sense so that you actually get it done. So that's what we do. That's why we have the private members only group where you've got growth-oriented people that will support you, be there for you, and help you as you go through all of this stuff. So I don't want you to ever forget about that we have the private members group with this. All things are always, you can bring them right into this private group. And then you've also got your weekly Q&A Zooms. And the cool thing about these Q&A Zooms is this. These things are all recorded, and then I add them to your members area so that you always have those for future reference. So anything that we talk about, you don't have to worry about remembering it or anything like that, because it's all being recorded. So these Q&A calls are very powerful. Now, the thing about these Q&A Zooms is that you might hear somebody else asking a question, and so you're just gonna grow by just being there, by emergence. You're gonna hear people, other people, and you're gonna grow and get the answer faster. Also, inside of this, there's a search engine that allows you to just go look up answers to things, and that's gonna be very powerful for you as well. So this is pillar number 2. Let's go over to the next video, which is pillar number 3, and I'll share with you exactly what that does and how we take it to the next step from here. This is pillar number 3 of the customer flywheel matrix. This is the automated inbound customer sales machine. So in pillar 1, we get your messaging and your offer dialed in. In pillar 2, we get your sales video and your automated autopilot sales system. And then in 3 here, we install the message and all of that stuff and the OAV into this actual machine, okay? And this is the machine that's gonna collect leads, convert those leads, and then autopilot your sales and your appointments and things like that. So what we do is we install the 4-page machine. I have this thing already pre-built for you and proven in a way that we've used to generate over 7 figures, and so we know it works the way it works, and we've got it already done for you so that it can actually just be ready to go, and you can go in there and install your brand, your image, and I show you exactly click by click, step by step on the screen exactly how to do that. I do not make it complicated. I keep it very simple so that you can get this thing installed. Then we verify and validate your tracking and operations. So I make sure that you've got all your tracking, your tags, your pixels, everything that you need to make the machine work as prime as it can. And then we make sure that it's operating smoothly so that there's no lag points or breakdowns or anything like that. And then I go through and I break down the daily workflow and metrics. What are the benchmarks of each page? How do you know if it's working or not? If you can scale it, do better. And then how do you actually do that? How do you innovate and iterate these different pieces of the machine? And then how do you scale and optimize it? You will know how to use this thing very simple. The great thing is too, if you have a team, they can get involved and go through this and they can be running this for you, which is what I talk a lot more about in pillar number 7. But this machine right here, you have to understand any point at any time that you need any help with it, fixing it, upgrading it, installing it, and making it generate more and more customers. Always remember that what comes with the customer flywheel matrix is that private members only community. These are growth-oriented entrepreneurs and business people in there that want to do better, that want to do great, that want to have a very successful business, that will be in there helping you going through this exact same process that you're going through, and you guys can help each other. Also, you get 2 weekly Q&A Zooms that are recorded. So every Monday and every Thursday, I get on at 2 different times because of people in other countries, and you can get on and share your screen. I can move my mouse on your screen, and you can get absolute help that gets done right there in the moment, so that you're never just waiting around or wondering. You never have to wait too many days or anything like that. You can do this 24/7. This is twice a week that's recorded. I put it back in your members area. And then we have a search engine to find answers fast. So inside of this thing, in all of these pillars, when I'm creating these videos, they're transcribed and they're put in there so you can look up, how do I do an ad? How do I install my machine? What do I do with this? And it'll go right to that video and show you exactly where to get that answer so you can get it quicker. And as people ask questions throughout this private members only community, the cool thing is it categorizes that and sticks that in the search engine as well. That way you have that exact answer to you as quickly as possible when you search. Here's what's also very cool. I show you in pillar 7, which is coming up here, I show you exactly how you can have this exact same system working for you in your business. So let's go over to pillar number 4 and let's keep going and see how this all connects and how I'm going to help you generate customers predictably and consistently on demand. Remember, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner and you want customers coming in predictably and consistently, this machine is designed exactly for that. Doesn't matter if you have software, information products, digital course, if you're a brick and mortar, it does not matter. Service, consulting, coach, course creator, that's what I designed this for. If you have a solution to get to people, you can use this system. So let's jump over into pillar number 4. And this is pillar number 4 of the customer flywheel matrix. Now, in this pillar, we're talking about the evergreen email retargeting machine. This thing is absolute gold, and you're gonna know exactly how to use it to grow your business. So the first thing that we do is we blueprint and install your email automations. When I say install, I mean install because I've already built these automations that work perfectly with that machine that we talked about in pillar 3, the automated inbound customer machine. So these things seamlessly come together and work in the background 24/7, 365, converting your customers. And I'm gonna give you my frameworks, my messaging models, everything that I use in email so that you can grow a 7-figure business and beyond with this absolute machine right here that will work for you no matter what's going on. It doesn't get sad, tired, go through breakups, have relationship problems, have bad days, good days. It works constantly, day in and day out, making sure that your business is growing and that you're getting your message and your solutions out to the people that need them. I'm gonna show you how to build, lay out, and optimize high-value emails that actually convert. We've sent hundreds of thousands of emails for years and years and years, and we've figured out patterns, ratios, layouts, and everything that actually works. I'm gonna give those to you, but I also not only wanna just give it to you pre-built, but I want you to know how it actually works, how to build it, and how to use it, because you can use this for any type of business. Or in other words, you can apply this to just about anything where you're trying to get people from A to B and you need a message and influence to get them there to do it. That's what this machine can actually do. I'm also going to show you how to use, optimize, and scale using email automations. I know many people, they don't even need to, focus on anything else other than just communicating in a soul fashion with their emails to do this. I've went years where I didn't even run advertising, but just using my email list was able to generate multiple 6-figure income just with the email. And then I'm gonna give you my software stack and the applications of the software that I use, and I make things as simple as humanly possible. And please remember, as I've said in every single video, but I'm gonna keep reminding you the value of what's going on here. You get a private members only community where you can ask questions 24/7, 365 and get support. Inside of that private members only community, you also will have a search engine to find answers fast. Anything that ever gets said as a post, in comments, in any of these modules, all of it is searchable. So you can just get in there, find the answer, get right to it, and get out of there and get done. And then every Monday and every Thursday, we have a weekly live Q&A Zoom that is also recorded so that you never have to worry about taking notes or remembering, although you should take notes and try to remember as much as possible. What you want to do is know that this is in there so that you have it for future reference. So let's jump into pillar number 5. We've got pillar 5, 6, and 7 left. And then I'm gonna go over a few more things in a few other videos, but please make sure that you're going and listening to pillars 1, 2, and 3 up into this point so that this can make the most sense for you. But let's jump over into pillar number 5. Pillar number 5, so this is the organic content reciprocity flywheel. Now the reason I've called it this is because the most powerful, influential lever you can ever pull is the reciprocity lever, which means whenever you give to somebody needing anything back. Anytime you give to somebody without wanting something in return, they feel obligated to give back to you. Literally, countries, centuries in time differences have given back to each other when they didn't have the ability to give back, only because of something that was given to them without wanting anything in return. And so it has over time been ingrained into our brains that we need to reciprocate to somebody that gives and does well with us, to us. So we use that to create a flywheel of goodwill and magnetism towards us in the market, in the community. So what we do is we blueprint your content flywheel. We basically map out your call to action matrix, which is how everything leads to everything else. It creates this matrix of events and pipelines where you can actually get all of your content to go flow into one central area where you can collect the lead, massage the lead, and get the lead to convert into an appointment or a sale. We then framework your content so that it supports your messaging that we've created in pillar number 1 and pillar number 2 and pillar number 3, and that it also sells and promotes your brand and builds your brand as you're putting goodwill out into the world, as you're showing people and demonstrating to them exactly how you get them from point A to point B, which is the absolute and utter best thing that you can do. So many people say, you know, I don't maybe have any testimonials, or I'm new to the game, or I'm just now getting started. What do I do? This is what you do. You literally just go out there and demonstrate what it is that you do to help people get from their current situation to their desired situation. Then I show you how to create, edit, publish, and distribute your video marketing content and all of your content in general, how to apply it to all our different channels and our machines and different flywheels that we have. And this is organic content. So this isn't working off of paid advertising. This is where you create video and you create content, and then you dice it up, splice it, and produce it so that it is flowing all over the matrix out there, all over all the different media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchats, all the places, okay? I will show you exactly how to infiltrate all those places, and then I give you my software stack and the use cases that you can use this in. Many of the things that you're learning here can be applied to so many different areas of your life to help promote things, get people to do certain things, influence different events. You can use this in an array of fashions, and I always try to show you in the best way possible how to do that. And as always, you have your private members only community where you have 24/7, 365 support. These are growth-oriented entrepreneurs, business owners, and people that think with eliteness, that want to do better, be better, have power, have security, have predictability, have consistency in their life and business. It is a search engine, so you can just literally search and find answers. And then there's 2 calls every single week on Zoom that are recorded so that you have all of your Q&A stuff for future reference. You can share your screen. We can get on. We can talk about any part of this process of getting you from not having customers to consistently and predictably having an inbound automated customer flow, which is what we call the customer flywheel matrix. So If you haven't seen pillars 1 through 4, I just go do that. Make sure that you understand that, so this is all starting to make sense. And then in the latter videos here that are coming, we've got a couple videos left. I'm gonna share with you how this all comes together and works together into a complete customer flywheel matrix. So I'll see you over in pillar number 6. And this is pillar 6 of the customer flywheel matrix. It's the paid media and retargeting flywheel. This is everybody's favorite module, it seems like, but this module will not work unless you understand the previous 5 modules and have those installed. So it's really important that you go back and listen to those if you have not seen those yet. Always remember, we've got a private members only community that's 24/7, 365 support, 2 weekly Q&A calls every Monday and Thursday that are recorded for future reference. And then you have a search engine to find answers quickly inside of that growth-oriented entrepreneurial community that you have. What we do here, in essence, is how to do digital advertising across the nature of the platforms, because they all pretty much operate quite similar. There's a few nuances that are different, but you'll learn how to do all of those things inside of here. The first thing we do is we blueprint and frame your digital ads or your pay-per-click ads. We get your messaging and your distribution formulas all synchronized so they're not interrupting messaging and everything like that, which is a big problem a lot of people have. And then I show you how to install all the retargeting systems, the links, the tags, the automation channels, so that your email retargeting messaging and your ad messaging is all synchronized together with your funnel, so that you're not sending the wrong message and signals, which is gonna really cause confusion if you are doing that. And a lot of people run into that. So I'm doing ads, I'm doing retargeting, I'm doing email, but it's conflicting each other and causing confusion, and confused buyers don't buy anything. Confused customers don't buy. So I show you how to create, edit, and publish ads, picture ads, video ads, email ads, all the different things that you need to do, the different kinds of Google ads where you have like text ads. I show you how to do all of that stuff verbatim on the screen, click by click, step by step. And again, you have the weekly Q&A call Zooms where you can jump on, share your screen with me, and we can go over all of that. I show you how to track and optimize all of your ads. How do you track these things? How do you know they're on schedule to do the right thing? How do you know if you need to delete it, shut it off, or restart it, scale it? How do you know when to turn it up, turn it down? I give you all of that stuff so that you can scale and not lose money. That's the name of the game here. And then what's the daily workflow and benchmarks? What do I do on a daily basis with my ads? What's the first thing that you do in the morning and throughout the day? And how can I get somebody to run this for me, which is a lot about what we talk about in pillar number 7, which is the next one here. But then what do you just do on a daily basis to make sure that you're generating business, that you're generating money from your ads? You put $1 in and you get money out that is higher than that $1 you put in. How do you do that? Okay, so I'm gonna show you that. And then how to scale and synchronize with organics. So in pillar number 5, I talked about the organic flywheel. The way we set up that organic flywheel to work with your paid media flywheel is the organics educate your tags and your retargeting so that your ads know where to go, what to look for, who to find, and it enhances it, which creates more ROI. So you wanna synchronize that with organics. I never hear anybody talking about that, and maybe there is some people out there, I just have not heard of it. So I'm really adamant about you doing this, because I can't tell you the ROI effect that this has when you go educating your pixel using organic methods. Makes all of your paid media go faster, easier, and it just runs smooth, and all of the stuff just works together as one unit. That's the one thing about this entire customer flywheel matrix I'm so proud of, is the fact that most people are just teaching you ads, or they're teaching you organics, or the emails. But the problem is, and the problem that I ran into in my earlier career, was I thought it was individualized, when all of these things that I'm sharing with you in all these pillars have to be working in unison to actually drive and build a business in an automated, autopilot way that you can have predictability and consistency on growing your business. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over to pillar number 7, which is the last of the pillars, and then I'm gonna break down a few overviews of how this all synchronizes and works together so that you can actually picture this and see this working for you in your business. And it doesn't matter if you're a brick and mortar, service, information products, courses, consultant, if you're a, digital coach or a coach in general, or maybe you're running events, you can apply this as long as you are trying to get somebody from point A to point B, you have a solution, or you can take them from their current situation and get them to their desired situation with what it is that you're offering, this machine is going to be paramount, and frankly, I think it's just mandatory and required in today's world. So let's jump over to pillar number 7 and talk about how to decentralize all this stuff and have it working without you. Pillar number 7 of the customer flywheel matrix. So hopefully you've listened to all the other pillars and you've checked out everything so that this will make more sense to you. But this is the customer flywheel decentralization and ops, meaning operations. So here I'm going to show you how to outsource your entire customer flywheel matrix. How do you get a team to run it, either internally or externally, and how to actually manage this machine from anywhere so that you can go do your life, do other things that are going to leverage other things inside of your business, while knowing that you have a machine working 24/7, 365, generating customers, converting those leads into high profit sales. And then I'm going to show you how to max ROI out without overhead. So in this module, I actually show you not only how to operate and manage your machine either in person from afar or with an inbound or with an internal team, but I'm also going to show you how to take what it is that you sell. Doesn't matter if you sell piles of sand, bricks, boomerangs, bananas, I don't care what you sell, digital courses, coaching, consulting, it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to max that out, max your brand, increase retention, organic scale on autopilot by creating a virtual course. I'm going to show you exactly what I use for software on that, how I collect sales on that, and how you can utilize that to not only sell more things, but also increase your ROI. And I mean by a lot, because when something's digital, there is no overhead on that other than the fact that you've got your little, maintenance requirements for your systems, which are very, very low. And for us, it's like $100 a month to have that system running. So very, very nice. You don't have to do this, but it's something that I want to show you because when you have this in place, it increases your brand impact because people will go in there and learn from you in different ways, not only just about you, but your products, how they work. And this will infiltrate into organic scale because people will be sharing those stories with other people and be showing exactly what it is that they got from your business. And so it's a really, really powerful aspect that so many people don't utilize, especially in like your brick and mortar and your service-based businesses. You just don't see it being utilized properly, but I want to make sure that you have that. So the other thing that I want to do now is I want to talk to you about, in the coming 2 videos, I'm going to break down, like I said, this entire map of what this looks like. How this all fits together, how it all works in unison to generate customers for you 24/7, 365, using automation, retargeting, all the nice tools that are only going to increase and get better as we go through life, okay? Now remember, all of this stuff gets constantly updated and improved as the tools and technology updates and improves throughout our business life. So once you get involved with the customer flywheel matrix, you will have a constant, up-to-date, upbeat, ready to go system. You have that private members only community of growth oriented entrepreneurs and business owners. The 2X weekly Q&A calls every Monday and Thursday, they get recorded, added to your members area. So you have those for future reference. And then you have the search engine inside of all of this to find answers very fast and to also find conversations that can lead to your success quicker. So let's jump into this next video where I'm going to share in closing here and give you a good synchronized bird's eye view of everything that you have here. This is the final part of this series where I'm showing you what the customer flywheel matrix is. Now I've done 7 other videos that breaks down every single module and pillar that we teach you inside of the customer flywheel matrix. It also talks about how you get a live 24/7 private members only support community. Those are growth oriented entrepreneurs and business owners and people trying to do their best, be their best, automate, get their time back and be successful in their business. You get every Monday and Thursday a live Q&A Zoom that's recorded, so you have that for future reference. These things are amazing. You're going to get accountability on those. You're going to get pushed, mentally grow. You're going to be able to share your screen. We can work together in live time and get things done immediately. And then this entire thing happens inside of a search engine to find answers fast. So anything anybody ever posts, anything that we ever talk about is transcribed, put back there to get you answers fast and make sure that you have the ability to communicate, engage, give feedback on everything that's happening here, because in all of these pillars and all of the customer flywheel matrix, the goal is to automate and give you predictability and have consistency in new customers joining your business and doing what it is that you want them to do. So I want to just share with you the different pre-built systems and machines that you get, the different templates that you get, and I want to go over the CFM Flow, Customer Flywheel Matrix, CFM, and I want to show you how this thing all works together and what you can expect along the way. So first and foremost, I've pre-built an inbound website for you. Now, if you've got your own website, that's fine. But just remember, in everything that we ever do inside of the Customer Flywheel Matrix, it is click by click, step by step, where I'm walking you through meticulously, leaving no stone left unturned on the screen, how to do everything. I give you all my affiliation codes. I give you everything, all my software stack. I give you every single thing that I use to run a 7-figure business from anywhere in the world, okay? So I want you to understand that I am leaving nothing out. I'm giving you everything. And this thing, with your help and feedback on each of the modules, it is going to continue to enrich and grow and get deeper in its ability to be simple, fast, and effective. And every one of these pillars and modules and videos, you can literally give me feedback right there and I will go right in there. Typically, I'll respond with a video and then we can go enhance it as it builds. This thing builds together with you and people will grow and build together with us in that same motion. So it's really important that you put in your feedback to make this thing better and better. I give you the 4-stage automated inbound machine and funnel. I give you email automations. These are all pre-built so we can hit the ground running and you can get to the result quicker. I give you all my ad templates, emails, and content. I've been doing this since 2007 consistently every single day, and this is all I do and will ever do is this type of thing. I absolutely love this stuff. It's just me. It's just what I am. It's what I do. I give you my sales scripts, video sales letters, marketing formulas. All of these are proven. All of these have actually generated consistent sales. You can use this as a coach, consultant, course creator. If you have a brick and mortar business, I've operated this in 60 different industries. I've owned an agency. I've sold products door to door. I've done MLMs. I've done over the phone sales. I've owned call centers. I've built call centers, literally 2x4s and drywall, built call centers of my own, and have operated in nutraceutical companies with products, e-commerce, you name it. This is all I've ever done since the moment I figured out computers and sales. So here's how the flow works with the Customer Flywheel Matrix. You're gonna have your automated inbound systems and machines, and you're gonna have free traffic, paid traffic, word of mouth traffic, and website traffic from people just finding you organically out there in the search engines. And all of that gets shoved into your automated inbound sales machine. Now, here's what's beautiful about this entire process. Once this is established and built, there's literally a button, that says clone. And when you can clone this for all your products and service categories that you have, but the first thing we want to do is get one done. Get it simplified, magnified, amplified, and known on how to operate and what to expect. Then we clone. If we can't do it with one, we have no business doing it with more than one. So once you get this together and going, what's really nice about it is you can literally clone it, and then you'll have another one for all your different categories. And then all of the automated flows that send people back to your sales message, back to your sales page, back to your appointment page, and get them communicating all together to enhance the organic and paid content. It is the most beautiful thing once it's set up, and you will have that thing set up in a matter of no less than a month. All you have to do is go through it, continuous. I have some people that do it in a week, but I'm trying to be reasonable with you. Times are upon us where things are happening at light speed all the time, everything, and things are always going on. So I don't want to be, shooting you low on what it's going to take, but it will, if you just follow along and get to the calls and ask questions and work with us, there's no reason you can't go from zero machine to a fully operating and ready to go and scale machine generating customers in a month. Now, again, some of you are starting from different places where you'll see this thing and within a week, you'll be using it and progressing with it and taking these things and continuing your business growth and scale. But that is what you can expect with this. Now, if you have any questions about this, please email team@makeonce.com, or you can even email mike@makeonce.com, and we will get back with you immediately. But what I encourage you to do, if you're not inside of the Customer Flywheel Matrix or any part of it, there is a button underneath this video or down in the description where you can schedule a call. On that call, which is a strategy call, a discovery call, we're gonna jump on there and we're gonna find out where you're at, where you wanna be, which part of this process you're jammed up or you're having roadblocks at, and then I'm gonna give you a actual clear and just full-on strategy and game plan to get you to exactly where you wanna go, whether you decide to do business with us or not. So this is gonna be a very, very powerful call. It is not a sales call, it is a strategy call where we work together and you can ask me questions. I'm gonna be asking you questions. I'm gonna find out if I can actually help you. I'll be honest about that. But then it is gonna have you where you're leaving with a clear, focused strategy, a mind knowing what to do. And if and only if you ask me how to get involved with this and get inside this machine and do this, will I share it with you. And at that point, I will break down what it is to do business with us, work with us, be a part of our family and team here, and obviously get started. So please do that. I've opened my schedule over the next 5 days. I can't guarantee there's gonna be a spot available. And also, right now we're in a beta launch with this. Once we get to 100 members, the price is going to go up dramatically, and there will be spots that'll be taken out, because we can only work with so many people to keep the quality and to keep the detail tight. We've only let in so many people. So after we get to 100 full members on this, it's gonna go up in price and everything else will be limited to get in. So I don't want you to lose out on that. Please, if you're serious about this, take advantage of that right now and get started with it. The last program I did with my last online course and coaching business, which is still running in the background, we got over 600 plus customers inside of there from all over the world, and we've had incredible results. But because of the demand over there and the outside people coming to me and wanting more, I've opened up MakeOnce.com and we've started the Customer Flywheel Matrix. So I'm overly excited about this. I've been talking and dreaming about this business for many, many years, and it's here and it's a reality, and you get to be a part of the founders group of that with the new beta launch that we're doing right now. So go down, schedule a call, let's jump on, let's find out if this is right for you and your dreams and your visions and what you're trying to do in growing your business and your brand and all of that. And let's talk, let's see what we can do for you. I believe in you. I hope you got a lot of value out of all this stuff. I hope that there's something that triggered with you, and I can't wait to talk to you.